Now, the relief of the two gold or medal winning athletes Trinidad and Tobago experienced yesterday evening was palpable. And of course, today we reached out to one former athlete to find out just what it feels like to be at the bottom of the valley and climb all the way back to the top of the mountain. Call them the happiest men alive, but hours or even moments before their respective World Championships successes, Keshorn Walcott and compatriot Jereem Richards, by their own admission, were in entirely different places.
You know, sometimes as an athlete, it gets a bit discouraging. And I've been thinking it for a while, coming to these championships and leaving empty-handed, making finals, but just falling short.
You know, there have times when you would just want to say that, okay, maybe it's too hard, maybe it's not for you, but yeah.
It's a feeling fellow Olympian Cleopatra Borel knows all too well. Borel says the comeback is the hardest mountain to scale for any athlete.
It's on your mind constantly, and you have to let that pressure help you elevate. When you're talking about competitive athletes in the javelin, you're talking about somebody running the 400, you cannot be tight. So you want to be relaxed under that pressure. And, you know, that's a hard combination to achieve. But our guys are professionals. They've been at this for a long time, and they really showed that they were world class.
Borel, who missed out on the 2012 Olympic shot put final by one spot, only to years later learned that several of those ahead of her had not competed cleanly, says the re-emergence of Jereem and particularly Keshorn was especially resonating.
And now I'm happy that we have athletes who can even dream and even more so achieve, you know, medaling at the global stage. So it's really great to see. That emotion, just the relief is second to none.
Borel turned her focus to the size of TNT's contingent, which numbered just 4 athletes in Tokyo.
I'm happy that these individuals produce, but at the end of the day, we want to be putting forth bigger and better teams for Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm going to come back to our systems in terms of how we're producing athletes and our pipeline. So, you know, no athlete can represent the country forever, and we really have to look into our pipeline and try to figure out what steps we're going to take to ensure that we have future athletes representing Trinidad and Tobago.